Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course, and as you can see from the title of this video, I will be giving commentary on Carlos King sharing some details about the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion that was filmed just 4 days ago, this past Thursday. He actually spilled a lot of tea, including there being a female cast member who, according to him, tried to check him. I guess he doesn't feel red. Shout out to Monique, spelled with a Y, from season 6 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And he actually had the nerve to change the seating arrangement at this reunion. I actually find that detail to be a little annoying, and I'm going to explain why. Now, before we get into this soundbite, you all know what I'm going to ask, right? If you could please do me a solid and hit that like button on this video. You hear us content creators ask for it all the time because then you know you hitting one of those likes or dislike buttons kind of stimulates the video, meaning that YouTube will recommend it to more people who enjoy discussing the various topics surrounding Love and Marriage Huntsville. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you as one of the showstoppers. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. And the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on this soundbite is allowed for criticism. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to play this soundbite and then come back with my commentary. There's a lot to get through. So here we go.
Huntsville reunion, we taped that over the weekend, and it was, this is the thing, I don't like to be known as somebody who always tells y'all when things aren't great, because y'all be like, oh my God, are you overhyping it? Blah, blah, blah. I will never overhype anything. What I will say is, I'm not going to grade it just yet, because I want to give y'all, I have to see how all parts work. However, what I will say is, everybody clocked in. Everybody clocked in. And you guys are going to be surprised who clocked in the most. One particular person clocked in. Hard body. Okay? I was gagged in a good way. We had special seating assignment. So you're going to see some musical chairs. Okay? We had the seating assignment was different. This reunion, you'll see that. You'll see somebody try to read me. Somebody tried to read me. And I didn't catch on until a little later. Listen, I may not be on time, but I'm never late. Okay? I may not always be on time, but I ain't late. So this person, it was a woman. One of my female cast members tried to read me and get me together. And I was like, bring it on, baby. Don't tease it. No, it wasn't nothing like that. And the thing is, I had so much fun with the reunion. All the cast members, all of them said, you are so giddy this reunion. And I said, I know, I'm in a good mood, whatever. They also teased me and said, why do you have these cards in your hand? You're not even reading them. You're too busy reading us. And I'm like, no, I'm invested. I'm present. And wait, I see. I'm not gonna tell you who read me. All I would say is a female tried to read me because I was interrogating a scenario that occurred on the show this season. and I had lots of questions. And this particular young lady um, was answering the questions, but I was so I was so what's the what I should say? I'm a journalist. Hey, Portia. And for me, you can't answer a question and not expect follow up. So I did a lot of follow up. And this person, she checked me. Like, what did you check? I'm asking questions. So that happened. So you'll see that. We had a lot of guests. You know, it's a big season, so we had a lot of guests appear on the show. So you get to see some of them. But overall, it was a 10 out of a 10. It was an A plus. The cast did excellent. They got everything off their chest. A lot of things were revealed. It was absolutely incredible. We taped for 12 hours, and a lot of people left to get receipts. This was one reunion where a lot of people came prepared. This was the first reunion where everybody on Huntsville came prepared with receipts. It was as if I was at Target and Walmart and CVS. There were tons of receipts, okay? A lot of people were at the cash register. That's how many receipts they had, child, okay? And then somebody had an epic fail of a receipt. Again, you have to wait and see it. It was really good. So I wanted to update you guys on that. It was good. It was good. It was really good. It was good. But somebody, I love you to this person. I love you. The receipt did fail. And everybody was looking at this person like, you waited 20 minutes to get this receipt and it's not working. So I'll leave it at that. But it was good. It was good. Okay. So we got into that, and then the Married to Medicine trailer.
Okay. So you all heard it. So he said that everyone was clocked in, and he said that, there was one person who was like really clocked in, he's hyping it up. And then he says that someone tried to check him. Now, according to him, he used the word tried. Now, definitely there were some people in his live chat who said, was it Mel? And then there were like a couple of other people. They were like, okay, was it Kimmy? And I bet it was Destiny. Who do you all think was that person who tried to check him? It would be someone who perhaps did not like the direction of the show or did not like how they individually was portrayed on the show. There could be a couple of guesses out there. I don't think that it was Stormy, because in this first half of season 7/8, I felt like they were trying to make her the center or the nucleus of the show. But once she did her Instagram live where she said she was leaving, you know what? I take that back. I rescind that. She did not say that she was leaving. She insinuated, her IG live suggested that she was leaving the show. I don't think that she would have been on her last Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion trying to check Carlos King. So I don't think that it was her. Carlos always protects the Scotts. He keeps them on the show, although in my opinion, they do not share their reality. And how hypocritical of him when during that same YouTube live, he posed the question to his co-host, Ashley Silva, from Love and Marriage DC. He asked her, is it fair that Karen Huger is not speaking much about her DUI, saying that it is a legal matter, but he never holds the Scotts to the fire and challenges them to talk about their legal woes. I remember going live like over a year ago, and I remember saying that, they could share a little bit more with us, even if their storyline is to teach other business owners what not to do, or, how to get through a legal situation. And I remember a person saying, like, that would be stupid for them to talk about it on a reality TV show. I definitely disagreed. Of course, I did not think that my suggestion was stupid. And then to see Carlos King pose the question, is it fair that Karen Huger does not talk about her legal troubles, but you totally do not make the Scotts, meaning Tisha and Marceau, talk about theirs? So I don't think that it was any of the Scotts who tried to check him. He said it was a female, so I do not think that it was Tisha or Kimmy. Now, I don't think that it was Destiny, because Destiny seems oh so grateful just to be back on the reality TV show. I do not see her seriously trying to comfort Carlos, perhaps in a joking way, but not seriously. And that would leave Trisha, Sunny, and Melody. And why would Trisha try to come for Carlos? She, barely opened her mouth. I doubt it. And Sunny, perhaps she may not have been happy with some of the scenes that made the show that aired, perhaps, or she may not have liked the package that ran for the reunion between her and Destiny, a package meaning, video clips that's edited together that they play at the reunion, and then the cast, answers his questions. She may not have been pleased with that, or his line of questioning, I don't know. And then there could be Melody, of course. All of us have not been pleased with the overall theme for season 7/8, which was to attack the number one fan base of the show, the Millimeters. And I remember her Instagram post from earlier this year where she said, she was coming for the puppet master. And, who could that be? And so I feel like that could very well be him or Martell. So, in my opinion, I feel like it could be between Melody and Sunny, who definitely got him together. Now, he used the word tried, and so that's according to him, because he's taking like a Trump approach. He's not going to admit if the person actually did get him together. So if it was Melody, I'm definitely convinced that she did. So the question now is, will it air, or will he tell his editors to edit out the footage? What do you think? Do you think that Carlos will permit that exchange to air for the reunion? Or do you think he will tell his editors to take it out? I know that lots of people disagreed with my commentary about me wanting to see a sit down segment between Melody and Carlos, because I wanted her to, I would like to see her being able to get everything off of her chest where she talks to him about him attacking the Millimeters. But it sounds like if it was her that checked him, she definitely sees the opportunity while they were filming. So I think that that's great. And now he mentioned that he changed the seating. So this is particularly annoying to me, because if you watch The Real Housewives of Potomac on Bravo, then you know that for the season 8 reunion, they decided to change their normal seating, which typically includes Giselle Bryant sitting the closest to Andy Cohen, and right across from her is Karen Huger sitting the closest to Andy Cohen. That's typically always their format for seating, because they are considered to be the faces of the Real Housewives of Potomac. But for the season 8 reunion, they moved Giselle a seat over. So she was not sitting the closest to Andy Cohen on that particular sofa. So now Carlos King is saying that they changed the seating for the reunion. I will be livid. I will be angry. I will be pissed off if they dare try to change Melody's seat because she is the creator of this show. I know that he loves to call the Love and Marriage franchise his show, but we all know what time it is. I know that she and Martell had a different concept for the show and he changed it, but they walked into Carlos's professional life because of the vision and idea that Melody had. So I don't think that he has the balls to move her seat. I'm guessing perhaps he moved Martell's seat, especially after in early January when Martell commented on one of Carlos King's Instagram posts stating that they were all actors. So perhaps Carlos King was on some get back and moved Martell's seat furthest from him. When he mentions a change in seating, what do you think that he is up to? I ugh, just the thought of him trying to meddle with Melody, it really upsets me. So, perhaps it's definitely not her. It could very well be Martell. But what do you all think? And he talked about someone, he said, everyone was prepared, lots of people had receipts, and then a person had a receipt that did not land. When I think of someone being goofy enough to have something that they think is a receipt and then it's an epic fail, I think of probably the number one and two meatheads on the show, Dumb and Dumber, Beavis and Butthead, and that's giving Martell and Destiny. I could see one of them thinking that they have a receipt, and it is not. So hopefully that does not get edited out because I have a feeling that will be a funny moment and something that the content creators who are amazing at roasting will have a fun time with and make us gag, okay? So when he said that someone had a receipt that failed, I definitely think that is between Martell Holt and Destiny Payton. Who do you think had the receipt that was a bomb? But I definitely am looking forward to the show coming back just to see what is the second half giving. Let's wrap up the girls' trip. We know that the conversation is going to get tense a couple of different times, but I know that Melody, our girl, can handle it. And she's going to breeze right on through it. And I'm sure after that, after those episodes air, she may even give us further insight and perspective on those episodes. And then we'll be into the holiday season. That time always goes by fast. And I bet by January, the reunion episodes will air. But what did you all think about the details, the tea that Carlos spilled about the reunion? Again, who do you think that woman is that checked him? I know he's using the word tried, but I have a feeling, they did get him together. What do you think about him mentioning that he changed the seating? I thank you all so much for checking out this video. Please hit the like button on this video as it is a free way of supporting the channel. And please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I hope that you had a magnificent Monday. I did. I was off today, so I took my car in for maintenance, the Service A, and when the weather changes, I ask them to check out the tire pressure. And then I put on my sweats and I worked out. I walked outside, I went to the gym, and I did laundry. And now, obviously, I've made some content. And a few days ago, I was like, okay, I'm going to wash my locks now. And I didn't do it. I just took my shower like normal. But tonight, I washed my locks. Then after I wash my locks, I watch Carlos King. So my scalp feels nice and minty. Now that I've done this video, I'm gonna sit under the dryer and, then I'll chill out after that. So I hope you all have a terrific Tuesday. Be sure to say your affirmations in the mirror, say a prayer and or journal. That's such a good way to get your thoughts out of your head. And you prepare yourself for your day tomorrow. It's going to be fire. And I will talk with you all soon. Bye.